Hey everyone, this is Dan the GM welcoming you to What the Dice, episode 11. This episode is gonna be a long one, so sit back, grab your drink, and let's get right to it. As we approach the campfire, we stare at the storyteller, who is slowly flipping through the book. Looking up at us, he gives us a smile. Ah, me friends. Welcome, welcome. Please, sit. So, our team has found the priestess, and lots of kobold trouble. Where we left them, they have finally devised a plan to assault this camp. Now, how about we enjoy the evening and let me tell you what happened next. Alright, so it sounds like you guys have some type of plan.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna quickly back up slowly and get Short Round to help me gather up some leaves and stuff while Kalila starts moving up to, I would say, like here-ish before she starts firing in. That way, you already have a head start. And then we will light the leaves on fire, wait a few seconds for the smoke to build, and then move up and then shoot said fire arrows into here, and then move again.
all right.
So that you can guess.
I get the idea. We don't need to plan every single thing because I'll get lost after step 3, but we get the general idea.
All right.
All right. So I have a couple questions. Do you have a bow?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I've never used it because I have it unstrung. That's the word I wanted.
So you have to take the time to string a bow.
It takes like 10, 15 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's the we'll do this before I move.
Yeah.
So you're stringing them along?
So we are going to stop. Who is going to start this? I'm not even sure what this is going to be considered. Let's go with plan. I like the idea of this as a plan.
Oh.
So yeah, are you firing your arrows first and I fire at them, or if I fire first and you fire arrows?
So I'm going to start a fire down here of the leaves. Wait till the smoke to build up a little bit, and then I will fire an arrow, and then you can fire. That way, I would fire your shot when they raise some sort of alarm or say something or shout something. That way, sound muffle-ish distraction.
Okay.
So for rounds, it's going to go Clyde, Defibulus, Kalila.
Until
Sure.
initiatives are rolled.
If you guys are sneaking around until you guys get caught, I'm not going to make you guys roll a niche.
Okay.
I'm just going to follow your pattern until either one of you screw up or until I see you.
Okay, I have questions. Summon Nature's Ally. How does that work? Is it only for one round? How long does that last?
Keith?
It takes duration. Oh wait, I'm reading it. 2 rounds. That's short. Okay.
I think it takes 2 rounds to summon and then it's there, right, Keith?
No, 1, 2.
Well, if you just look at the spell, it'll say if it's like instantaneous or whatnot.
Okay, no, you're good. Continue.
All right.
I am at least going to take aim and ready a shot at this guy here. I'm pointing at. Yeah, I'm gonna hold my shot on him.
Okay.
So who's launching the first arrow? Is it me?
No,
It should be.
We're gonna wait till the smoke to billow up, and then I'll fire an arrow, and because then you won't be able to see when the smoke is built up because it'll be close to me.
Okay.
And then you can go ham.
All right. So, Clyde, go ahead and I'm not sure how to start this battle because it's not even a battle.
All right. So we have leaves, and I'm going to start the fire, and then you tell me when smoke has built up a little bit, and then I will move and start shooting.
All right.
Can we put a little mark on the map where we're setting this fire so I have an idea of
Yep, that's what
where
I'm
it's
about to
at?
do.
Awesome, thank you.
So, using some dry sticks and leaves, you set up your kindling.
No.
I
Don't want dry.
I know, but you can't burn wet until you get an actual flame. So you have to start with the kindling, and then you would put the wet on it, which would create the smoke. As you set up your smoke trap thing, you get it going, and once it starts to billow out, the smoke becomes black. Not like, oh, it's smoke. It becomes like, as it's leaving the leaves, it becomes this black, heavy smoke, and it just starts to billow up into the air.
Okay.
So that means it is your round.
All right. I'm going to shoot arrow into this tent, 30 feet.
All right. And you're using a flamey arrow?
I rolled a 17. So
You wanted to make sure you set your arrow on fire first.
Yeah, I set it and then moved, and then I'm shooting. I have to double check my range. It's a +3, so a dirty 20.
All right. You get a solid hit on that. You're aiming for the tent or the person?
Tent. I want fire.
So you make a direct hit on this tent. You watch that arrow pierce, and it burns for a moment, and then it just seems to fizzle out. Kalila, you smell burning fur and what smells like maybe leather burning, but not burning. It's that these are leather tents. They used animal hide, so the fur is starting to catch, but the tent itself is not. A kobold comes out, staring confused at this arrow that is sticking out of his tent, and he looks around, begins to talk, and everyone seems to be ignoring him.
What's he saying?
He's going, "Why is there an arrow in my tent? Who shot it? My tent might be on fire. I'm going back inside." And then it seems to be a few minutes later, he comes out, says the same thing, and then goes back in.
Well, okay, I was gonna say in those few minutes, my first arrow, then I would then kind of put the bow over my back and draw my longsword because I'm gonna protect short round if they come rushing him because of his
They don't
boom.
Yeah, they
stick.
don't even seem to notice. It seems like this cobalt is blaming other cobalts for it, but not blaming.
Yep. Well, let's see what happens when somebody gets shot by a gun.
Okay.
Alright, I'm guessing that's my turn, so I'm gonna take aim at the one I've been holding my shot at. And I'm going to shoot him.
All right. Roll.
Nat 20.
All right. Do you want to roll to... Well, yeah, go ahead and roll for confirmation.
Do I add any bonuses to that, or
It's
what?
just like doing the shot again, so you get all the same bonuses. If you hit the AC or pass it, you'll get the extra effect.
25.
All right. One moment. So, as you fire, the bullet strikes the cobalt solid. How much damage did you do?
13 damage.
All right. So the bullet hits solid, and it looks like you grazed the side of his head. And it looks like he is confused, dazed. So what ended up happening was you gave him off balance for 5 rounds.
And the other kobolds react to the sound of a thunderous blast and someone being
Give me
shot.
a moment. Let me roll their stuff. So there are 2, 3, 4, 5. Cobalt from the tent. Noticed it. Cobalt to the north. Did not. Did not. Did. And let's see if the one that you shot noticed. He rolled a nat 1.
Appropriate.
My head hurt.
So that's pretty much what you hear is him, touching his head, seeing blood, and goes, I bleed. Why I bleed? And he just stands there very confused as the other two, the cobalt to the north and the cobalt to the east, both of them look right in your area. They may not see you, but they seem to know approximately where that shot came from.
Time to move.
I would agree.
Kalila.
Go north a little bit.
I might not. Oh, you're telling them to go north. That's fine. All right. So I'm assuming I did make it to this tree. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Since you told me that I did take notice of the leather smell
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that the tents are not catching fire
Mm-hmm.
from their arrows, she is going to cast Spark on this tent by the cobalt to the north.
Okay, give me a moment on this.
Spark ignites flammable objects within a range of 30 feet of me, and it takes 1 round, and it's considered instantaneous.
Okay, so leather doesn't burn, but the fur does, so you're basically just adding more smoke to the air?
Leather can burn.
Treated leather can't burn. So I know, I was clarifying from me that so you're basically going to use a magic spell to catch his tent on fire.
Yes, because I still want the fire distraction, especially since the gun went off and I can see that the kobolds are paying attention to them. I want to ensure a tent catches on fire, so I will use a magic spell to do so.
Okay. It might be movable. Well, no, it's a tent. It's movable, but it's not living. So, all right. So, what does your spell look like when you cast Spark?
I hadn't thought of that.
Wait, does it look like a spark?
I would kind of imagine, it is a magical spell and magic likes to be seen. So I would imagine that there would almost kind of be a spark that would leave from her hand, like no bigger than maybe like a firefly, right? Something small in like a magically missile way that would go towards the target you're aiming and then have like a burst of flame.
So the kobold jumps back, surprised that his tent just caught fire, and he begins to quickly pad it out, practically jumping on his tent. This is the fastest you have seen any of these kobolds move. And he doesn't seem to be feeling pain. He is, a kobold. They don't really wear armor on their like hands and stuff like that. And he's just patting this fire out as fast as he can with his bare flesh.
I don't know if that'll actually put it out.
Magical fire. Why not?
Now let me see if anyone else notices. 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, the one that was shot is still confused. That doesn't care. Doesn't care. All right. So this one right here quickly moves up and begins to help his other kobold work on trying to put out this tent. They are shoveling this strange wet mud on top of the tent. Each time they shovel up the mud, the smell of death seems to permeate just a little bit heavier in the air. And that makes it Clyde's turn. Unless you want Hugin to do something particular.
I'm going to have Hugin continue to move, so I'm just going to move
Okay.
him. Because he's a spider. Like, no one's going to pay
Yep.
attention to him.
So that makes it Clyde's turn.
All right, I'm going to say to Short Round that we keep moving up, because if they're not paying attention to us and paying attention to that stuff, it means we are in a better position to help Kalila if she gets the priest free.
Sounds like a good idea.
I'm going to move like at half movement to make myself, not as noisy.
All right, no one notices.
Yay.
And how are you moving, Short Round? Are you moving at the same speed he is, or are you trying to use your stealth?
I will use my stealth.
All right, roll your stealth.
25.
Give me one moment. Let me see what their daddy stats are. 2, 4, 5, 5, 8. My kobolds are oblivious.
Our distraction is working.
All right, Kalila, it is your round.
I'm going to advance. Let's see, where can I go?
Advance, parry, thrust. Good.
All right, I advanced myself all sneaky like. There's not any kobolds really in the area, but I'm still being cautious.
Well, you say that.
Well, yeah.
The kobold on the fire pit begins to move around. The stick starts to like creak. His eyes are locked onto your area. He may not see you, but he can sense you.
At 20, take that.
All right, so nothing happens. It is to Hugin doing anything?
He's going to advance with me.
Okay. He's a spider. They're super stealthy. I'm not going to waste my time. Clyde.
I move again.
All right. Half speed again.
Oh yeah, I'm loud. I try to be slow.
Roll your stealth.
uh, 15.
All right. One of the kobolds' eyes at one of the ones that is patting down the fire stops. He slowly starts to turn. So this guy right here, he slowly starts to turn. It seems he might have noticed you. He
Okay.
slowly lowers down to the ground and picks up a rusty short sword. Let me see if the other kobolds notice. So his partner also noticed, and the guy who's dazed noticed, but he's still dazed, so he's not going to be able to do anything anyway. They hear something like you may have stepped on a twig or, a branch rubbed your armor just right. So they are now suspicious. They feel like they thought they heard something, and now they are paying very much attention to the woods around them.
Okay. I'm going to turn and whisper to Short Round, keep going. I'm going to stop here. If they're advancing, I'll intercept. That way there's distance between them and you can shoot towards me.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't feel bad if you shot him. It's okay.
Are you offering incentives for me to shoot my fellow adventurers?
I don't know. Maybe. I'd have to look how much XP you would get for a level 2 human.
Wow.
Wow, it's the first time I've had a DM try to bribe me to shoot my fellow adventurers.
Defibulous, what would you like to do?
I'm going to take his advice of moving stealthily northward still and do that.
Roll your stealth.
24.
All right. You're fine. The two kobolds that thought they heard something are still staring into the woods. Both of them now have weapons. They aren't moving, but they are intently watching the forest line. Kalila, what would you like to do?
Do I notice the ongoings behind me?
Roll your awareness.
Oh, I almost lost a die off the table. Is that perception? Yes. 24.
Yeah, you noticed.
Do I notice that she notices?
I'm just going to say yes so that I don't have to have you guys roll again.
I'm going to just wave her to keep going. The priestess is more important than two kobolds.
I will nod and keep going. Quietly.
So where are you going to?
I'm going to stay on the tree
Mm-hmm.
line. So I'm not crossing into the open, but I'm going to make my normal move of my round 30 feet that way. I'm going to try and make my way around north.
All right. Roll your stealth, please.
16. I'm sorry, 15.
So the kobold with the axe, he stops what he's doing and he looks right at you.
Does he actually see me, or does he suspiciously see me?
He is looking right at you. You see his axe drop into the chest of the humanoid with a loud splat. And he slowly turns. In his hand, you see him kneel down and pick up a spear.
All right, before he can do anything else, I'm casting Entangle on him.
Wait, what?
Before, if I see that he is locked eyes with me, and he has went motions to put his shit down and pick up something else, while he is moving, I am casting Entangle on him.
Okay, tell me what Entangle does.
Plants in a 40-foot radius spread. The spell causes tall grass, weeds, and other plants to wrap around foes in this area affect or those. So I'm assuming it also summons them.
So I have to do saving? Can I do a saving throw?
The DC for this check is equal to the DC of the spell. I don't know what that means.
Okay, what do you cast with?
Wisdom is for Hunter.
There you go.
Okay, so it's 8 plus your level. No, yeah, 8 plus your modifier.
Why are you saying 8?
Because that's the base.
Oh, okay. It starts at an 8 no matter what.
Yes, it's 8 plus. Hold on. Oh, geez. Okay, I'm sorry. In Pathfinder, it's 10 as the base. In 5th, it's 8.
Okay, it's 10.
So it's 10 plus the spell level.
The level 1 spell.
Okay, so 10
My
plus your spell
caster level is 2, though. So is it
No.
caster level?
Nope, your spell level. So it's 10 plus 1 plus what is your wisdom modifier?
1.
So you have a +1 in wisdom. So then you have to beat a 12 to resist it.
And that's a reflex check.
Yes.
All right.
But it's every enemy in that 40-foot radius.
And if they enter into that radius, they have to. So every time he's still in there, he can get entangled.
Reflex.
It's when you would move out and come back
9,
in, I believe,
10.
or
what? You dropped out.
or end your turn in, like, I'm not sure. Read the entire thing again.
It's 2 minutes long.
All right. Well, nonetheless, it doesn't matter. I rolled a 12.
Yeah, but it's anybody within the. It's basically 80 feet because it's a 40-foot radius.
Mm-hmm. So
anybody in that huge box that is a
Okay.
enemy.
nat 20 for the chieftain. And a nat 1 for the guard. So I'm just making a note that this guy is entangled. Cobalt full. How long is he entangled for? 2 minutes?
Yes, 2 minutes.
No. So anytime the chieftain stays in that square, he needs to reroll.
No, it's anybody who then enters.
Okay.
If you resist it once, you're good, but if you enter the area.
All right. So I should probably roll to see if anyone notices that. Well, anyway. So I'm going to say the two that are entangled do notice it. Let me see if they know where it came from. I'll make it a high DC. So no and no. Chieftain doesn't notice anything. All right. That puts us back to the Fibulus. Nope, I'm sorry. Clyde.
I like that idea. The chieftain. Forest is getting grabby again.
Well, it is a cursed swamp.
We're out of the cursed
We're
swamp.
out? I thought we were.
So it states creatures that make their save can move as normal, but those that remain in the area must save again at the end of your turn.
All right, so at the end of their turn,
Yeah.
they will roll again. Well,
Yes.
we'll make it the end of your turn because you're not in combat rounds.
Yeah, not yet, but it sounds like he'll have to roll every round.
No, once he completely makes a save, he's saved, done. The other guys will continue to make a save at the end of your turn to get out of it. Otherwise, they will stay entangled and not be able to move at all.
That doesn't match the sentence that I read.
So start the sentence, like the first part of that sentence again.
Yes. Creatures that make their save can move as normal, comma, but
Yes, comma.
those that remain in the area must save again at the end of your turn. Creatures that move into the area must save immediately. Those that fail must end their movement and gain the entangled condition. Entangled creatures can attempt to break free as a movement action, making a strength or escape artist check. The DC for this check is equal to the DC of the spell.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot stronger than I thought it was. Yeah, and that lasts for 2 minutes?
And the roots are active for the entire time, so they have to make... they keep rolling, save or not, if they are in the area.
That seems very broken.
That seems awesome. Yep, and that leaves for 2 minutes. But remember, her save is unfortunately kind of low for that, so it's...
My save is low, so they get that bonus because I'm a low-level caster, so their DC is only a 12. As long as they keep making a 12 or higher, they're fine, but they have to constantly roll for it.
All right, well then maybe it's not as broken as it sounds.
Right. Yep. I mean, at higher levels, but...
4th edition static moat was worse.
All right. That makes it Clyde's turn.
All right. Well, they are... Oh, God. They are watching me.
They are
Congo.
watching you. Are we Shatnering it up now?
No, it's from the movie Congo. We are watching you when he translates the.
Also, just for reference, I deleted my spider on accident. Can you please return Hugin? And he never moved for the round while I casted my spell, so I'm just going to move him when you return him to me.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I'm going to move to there.
Is there anything you want to do while you were there?
I'm going to try and move stealthily.
All right, roll.
I have a 12.
All right, let me see if anyone notices you. 1, 2. Let's see if these guys see you.
Oh, hold on. Does it say enemy? Yeah, it's only enemy. Yeah, never mind. Making sure that, I didn't get entangled.
So, yeah. Clyde. The one with the axe that is entangled, but the axe, he's entangled, reaching for a spear. Yes, him. Looks in your direction. The kobold.
I'm going to wave to him.
The cobalt on the pike, or the cook.
Rotisserie.
Yeah, the rotisserie is also looking at you.
I'm going to lick my lips at him.
And one of the ones by the tents is looking at you.
Well, since I'm facing the opposite way, I'm just going to not notice them, I guess.
I need a perception check from everyone.
4.
15.
Okay.
24.
Okay. Short round and Kalila, you hear the sound of battle horns. The sound of the, raise arms. There's someone attacking, that kind of sound. So, the stealthing has ended, and it's time to roll initiative.
They can see short round and Kalila?
Nope. But I'm putting everyone into... Well, all right, I need to put you into initiative order. So, the cobalt that you won't have to fight is the one that's cooking slowly. There's one that is entangled, and then the one in the tent is the other one I need to roll for.
Is Clyde in the entangle range, or did he say he was standing just
It doesn't
outside
affect
No,
allies.
I'm inside it, but it doesn't affect, because when you read it, it's enemies. That's why I went inside of it.
Nice. That means it's not affecting the priestess.
Yep. But if those are the only 3 that saw me, who raised the alarm?
Well, your back is to one of them.
My shoulder side is to one of them.
Yep.
My back is to short round.
Yeah, we can't rotate our
You
characters.
can't. No, but Pathfinder doesn't have facing. All right, so I have a 12 for my initial. What do you have, Clyde?
I have a 17.
I'm going to go ahead and roll the one guy that is entangled, just in case he can get unentangled.
Does he have a higher initiative than me?
I don't know yet. 17. He has an 18. So, yes, by 1. But he is entangled, so it's not like I can do anything. Because I have to roll to escape.
Yep.
So, top of round, the kobold. He needs to roll to get out. Oh, this is a reflex check. Well,
It is a strength or escape
it's
artist.
strength? All right.
Strength or escape
I am not
artist.
going to re-roll. I'm just going to add my strength instead of the other. Yeah, I got a strength at base of 10, and I rolled a 5. I don't think I'm going anywhere. Damn you.
You're welcome.
Yay.
What you doing?
I'm moving.
Where you moving?
To there.
All right. Are you within... You are not within range to hit.
No, I was one step out. If I would have been in range,
Speed.
sorry, I would have been there. If I would have been in range, I would have been 35 feet.
Okay, so it is my
I'm
round.
going to use my action, dodge action.
Which does?
Increases my AC.
Okay. 5. So the cobalt that is by the tent is going to... I can do what? If I want to use double my movement speed, I can sprint for a whole round?
Yep.
All right. He is going to do that, so he can actually close the distance. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah. There.
Stop him at
All
the
right.
border, and he must roll for entanglement.
Exactly.
Got.
If he saves, he can move there. If he fails, he's at the border.
What do I need to roll?
Of a 12.
12 or higher.
I rolled in 18.
Makes it.
Screw you and your sticks.
Vines.
Planty bits.
I will accept planty bits.
I am border patrol.
Hear me tangle.
Hear me tangle. Feel the wrath of my vines.
Clyde, your round.
Technically, a round is what? 10 seconds?
6.
No.
6.
6.
So what is
Short round.
120 divided by 6?
That's 2 minutes. It's 20. Because a minute is 10.
Yeah. In teeth entangled. It's there for 20 minutes.
Or 20 rounds.
Or
Okay,
20
thanks.
rounds. Clyde, your round.
Oh, I was going to say, does short round want to do something since he's still standing?
Yeah, he can.
I didn't realize I could do anything at that time. I thought you were still doing stuff. Oh, let me take a look. So, quick question. Who all has noticed, aside from the kobold that just ran up north, past the border?
The kobold that had ran up north.
So that one.
The guy
cooking.
And the guy that is...
the meat tenderizing guy. Oh, no. The guy with the spear is snagged too, isn't he?
Yeah, the one that had the axe, which is right in front of Clyde, is entangled, but noticed.
Has the guy on the throne here noticed?
Nope.
All right. I am going to... I can move, then fire, can't I?
I think it's at a disadvantage.
Yeah, I think you can...
Mm.
Because shooting is a simple action, so yeah.
Oh, because it's shooting.
I think it bumps up your TN, though.
At a disadvantage.
I'm going to, as soon as I learn how to click the right button so I don't draw on the map.
Also, did you only want to move up that small amount? You can move 30 feet. Unless you are intentionally going slow.
I am moving slower so I don't draw the attention of the people south of me.
Uh-huh.
Which will make a difference once I shoot something, but you know. I am going to shoot at the non-rooted kobold that is running up behind Clyde.
All right. Go ahead and...
Unless you want me to shoot Clyde in the back.
I would prefer you shooting Clyde in the back, but that's just me. I mean,
it's only 400 experience. That's not enough to really entice me to shoot him in the back. That and he has been helping me.
I am not a cannibal.
That is true. He's also not a cannibal. What's the disadvantage so I know what to add and subtract?
I'm going to add numbers on my end.
Actually, Mexi was saying that you can move and do a standard action per round. There's a move action and a standard action, so he can move.
I might be thinking Shadowrun because that's what I've been playing.
And Star Wars was different too. So, but according to Mexi, he states if he only moves once, he can move then fire or fire then move. Move action and standard action per round.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
27.
Hit. What's your damage?
11 damage.
And with that, I need you to roll your initiative. Because I am now putting you in combat round.
23.
All right, so you're top of round.
So go ahead and shoot again?
Skip me?
Or skip Kalila? That's rude.
Do you want to go into battle?
Why do I have to go into battle? I should be able to.
That's why I'm asking, do you want to?
But I still get to move and stuff during those rounds.
I know. I'm asking, do you want to get into battle?
No.
All right, well then, what do you want to do? What you doing?
I thought I was moving.
Okay, go ahead and roll your stealth with advantage because now there's a bunch of crap going on. And your stupid vines.
Okay.
All right. I need your stealth roll.
I'm mathing. 18.
All right, you're good.
Now, short round.
All right.
turn.
Well, no, he's top of rounds. So, yes, now it is his round. All right. Go ahead and jam your boomstick.
Yeah,
Just roll it.
I'm reloading at this point.
Okay, so you're reloading. Use your round. Clyde, what is your doing? Oh, wait. Nope. Hold that thought. I get to...
Yep.
How close are you? You are not.
I am not. But if he is before me, he gets to try and succeed.
Oh, plus 10 is what? A plus 0?
Yes.
Yeah. So, 14?
To break free of the vines.
above a
To break free of the
12.
vines.
But it's not going to change.
I'm free!
Boo.
The kobold slowly seems to wiggle his way out, pulling the spear with him. He snorts at Clyde. Can I get a perception check?
From everyone?
13.
Nope, just Clyde. What'd you roll?
13.
You don't notice it. But there's another loud battle horn that emanates from the kobold.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
Alright, attack.
Hooray. Go.
Attack.
Are you attacking?
I am attacking the kobold that just got free with the spear. I am attacking shield in front with much force of power. Since he just got out of being trapped by vines, he may not be in a suitable battle stance. I got a 17.
And that is a hit by 1 stinking point. You suck. Roll your damage. The wrong damage.
Round damage.
How much?
10. 1-0.
All right. He is still standing, little beat up.
Yeah.
But he's
Oh,
standing.
I'm gonna hit him with my dented shield, or try to at least.
That makes it. This one is finally able to move. So the kobold that is bleeding from his
My
head.
turn's not done yet.
Oh, because you did simple action.
I'm going to hit him with my shield.
You're not allowed.
Boo?
Did you say 2?
No, I said boo.
Oh, okay.
16.
That is my AC exact.
Yay! I hit him. I do. Oh! I do 8 points of damage. Oh, no, sorry. Shield. 4 points of damage. It's a D4 plus 2. Yeah, 4 points of damage.
No, sir, I don't like it. Taking that bash by the shield, the kobold does not seem happy.
It's not my job to make him happy.
It's supposed to be your job to make him happy. You're here to, I don't know,
Oh my.
Die and let them eat you. Oh. That makes it. The one that took the bullet to the head is making his way up. he is going to go here. And is a nat 1, is in frickin' tangled. So as he's running to help his friends in need, he trips face first into the entanglement and is now entangled.
Yay!
Let's see. I've got another cobalt, which is the one that is entangled, right? The one that entered, I failed that entangle. No, I passed this.
You passed it.
All right.
Yeah, but now he has to roll again.
Yep, now he has to roll again.
14 on die.
He's fine.
That's fine.
5, 10, 15. 20. Coming up behind Mr. I'm going to hit someone with a shield.
You can try to come up from behind.
You know, I completely forgot these guys have ranged.
Too bad now.
That's fine.
Completely forgot. All right. So, with a rusty longsword in hand, he's going to attack.
Thought it was a short sword.
Oh, you're right. Short sword. I rolled a 2.
Well, that's good. Tink, you get my shield. Actually, no. Tink, you get bounced off my armor, and I just look and stare and say, "You're next."
At least
Is
you
that-
didn't. Go ahead.
Is that an intimidation attempt?
Oh yeah.
Roll your intimidate.
Hey, at least you didn't come up behind you and gently caress your cheek.
26.
Or grope that buttocks.
Well, these kobolds could get that frisky.
So, how does this? You said your intimidate is just your next.
No, my intimidation is he hit me. It tinked off my armor like absolutely did nothing. I'm going to slowly turn, stare like my eyes boring into his soul because now my sword is dripping with blood, and so is my shield technically, off the kobold that's in front of me, and saying, not loud or anything, just very calmly, "You're next."
And it was successful. So he is going to take a 5-foot step back.
Isn't
So,
that an opportunity attack, though?
no.
Yeah, he's leaving 5 feet.
Yep,
Moved him a
he-
square.
He's leaving my.
All right. Do you? Yep. Yeah. All right.
But I only got a 15 for him.
That is a miss.
Yep.
Swing and a miss. He enjoyed that fresh bit of wind. It's a little muggy out here. Let's see. You're entangled, and I believe that puts it at Kalila. What would you like to do?
I'm going to continue the stealthy stealth.
All right. Roll your stealthy stealth. Please fail.
I feel so loved.
My job is to try to kill you guys.
I thought your job was to tell a story.
Well, death is involved.
31.
God, son of God. What did you roll on die?
A 19.
Okay, I don't feel as bad now.
My biggest plus is my intimidate, and I have a +8 to it, so I can believe he has a huge.
All right, you're fine. So that puts us at Defibulus' round.
Quick question: have they figured out where I've been shooting from yet, or not?
They're more concerned with the shiny piece of metal that they're going to try pummeling.
Okay, I'm going to again move forward to there, and the king's not paying attention to this, is he?
Nope.
All right, I'm going to try to shoot the guy who is now conveniently moved away from Clyde.
All right.
No longer in melee combat, which makes me happy. I probably should see how far away he is.
between right on top of you and too far away.
Oh, thank you, whoever put up the arrow for me.
No problem. I like orange.
27.
That is a hit.
12 damage.
He does not look too happy. He is pretty bloody, and that bullet looked like it probably took something with him as it exited.
Ouch.
But he is still standing.
Kudos to him.
That makes it the kobold that is entangled that I unentangled.
But now has to roll to see if he gets entangled again.
Oh, that's right. 19 on die. I am free still. And now I'm going to frickin' stab you.
Or you're going to try.
No. I'm going to stab you with a javelin. Well, spear, but you know what I mean.
Stab you,
Oh, which
man.
is a javelin or spear?
There is a difference.
There's a difference. There's actually a really big difference.
I rolled a about 6. 17 plus 6, so 20.
23 Dan.
23. 23.
Oh yeah, that would hit.
Okay. Let me roll my damage. 1d8. Are you a d8? You're not a d8. How did I not grab a d8 when I prepped for today? There we go.
Hey, Dan, you need a D8.
5 points of damage. Stab you. So he's found a weak point in the armor and
Okie dokie.
thrusts the tip right into you. You like pain?
Okay.
Or just the tip.
I smile.
He got the point.
The kobold's just teasing, just giving him a little bit of the tip. Clyde, it's your round.
At least you didn't get shafted.
That is a hit.
I'm going to attack him. I have a 19. It's a 7 on the die, plus 11 damage.
You said how much? So with that mighty strike, the kobold seems to go down
11.
and then just looks up at you and hisses. He is still standing, bloody and pissed. God damn it. God.
Ooh, shield trick.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a 17 on the dice.
He
That's
has
gonna
one
be a
hit
20
point.
dirty.
Just tell me how you kill him.
Dead. Oh, well, since he went down a little bit, my shield is gonna come down directly on his face, like that sharp end, right in his jaw to try and separate it as much as possible. But as I do that, I'm going to turn just ever so slightly to look at the kobold that went away and say, attack, retreat.
He doesn't speak common.
Evil will all pay.
He's just more staring at the guy you killed. Roll your intimidate. You are a very
Well, that's okay.
brutal.
I'm gonna use that
frickin'
action.
paladin.
as
See,
my
I'm not the only one who
intimidate
thinks
as well.
that.
Again,
Is he officially a paladin now?
I got a dirty 20.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a pretty violent paladin.
Well, these are
Roll your
evil
intimidate.
creatures.
Yes, I am.
Yep. He's
Oh, I got a
intimidated,
dirty 20.
and he's taking another 5-foot step back.
I rolled a 12.
Does he trip over the basket?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, he did. That
Can
makes
he? That's the
it
question.
actually
Did
his
he make
turn.
his save?
I got to roll.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
12 on the die. He's still good. He is actually going to drop his weapon and pull out his short bow. That is his round, because I can't do crap after that. All right, so Kalila, what would you like to do?
Since there's thoroughly distracted to things, I'm going to see if I can actually get to the cage.
All right. Roll your stealth.
18.
All right, you're good. So you are at the cage. The priestess is sitting in silence, looking down. She is not shackled, besides what looks like your standard, like, beating of the beating of a prisoner. She seems fairly unharmed. Her skin doesn't look like it has lost any color, but her clothing is dirty and has blood. I need a perception check. Yes.
So I do have a quick thing. So since he failed his, that's why I was wondering if he was entangled.
So he
since
has
he
to keep
failed
running.
his intimidation, he's feared basically for that.
All right. So he will do that.
Use
one of the things you do notice is he refuses. Once he gets to that edge of the grass, he stops. It seems like something doesn't let him leave this mud. So, Kalila.
I'm at the cage, and you said I was about to notice something.
Okay.
I need you to roll a perception check.
22.
This metal is sickeningly cold to the touch. The lock is... It looks like the face of a skeleton with the mouth slightly agape with the keyhole inside. The eyes seem to have a strange glow to them. And the metal itself seems to move. It seems to creak as she sits there. She's not moving, but the metal just seems to go, like, as you are looking at it, just slight shift, and it's it.
Can I detect magic to see if it's enchanted?
Can you detect magic?
Yes, I can.
Well, then you can detect magic.
I'm detecting magic. What do I add to this?
It's not an ad thing. It's like a.
I believe it's the...
Yeah, it creates magical auras on
that's
stuff.
in D&D.
Cone-shaped emanation. I'm assuming it's kind of like one standard action, concentration up to 2 minutes, 60 feet.
So yeah, it's a concentration thing, so it's going to take time. So...
Well, no, it's just a standard action, so she uses her whole action, but it lasts for 2 minutes.
Okay.
And if she gets hit,
it's a concentration spell.
To see
yeah,
if,
it takes a full...
Okay, that's fine. I am detecting magic for the cage.
All right.
Right in front of me.
It glows a unusual color. The magic seems to be striped. There's this ichor dark black with these strange bindings of white and gold and blues and purples. It is definitely magic, but not anything you've ever seen before.
It's complex.
You also need a key.
All right. There's a tent over there.
Okay.
I used my whole action, though, so unless I can move? No,
Nope.
I should be able to move.
Use your full action. You could take a 5-foot step.
Oh, no, that's not close enough to get to the tent. That's all I can do for my round. So, I mean, I'm going to make my way to the tent for next round.
Okay. So I need Defibulous.
Defibulous, despite wanting to be able to shoot again, is currently kneeled down reloading his rifle.
Okay. You killed my cook. And that means it is Clyde's turn.
It's always the damn cook's fault.
Why'd you kill my cook, Clyde? He was making supper.
He definitely deserved what he got then.
Why not?
Who made you
It wasn't
Chef Gordon?
prepared correctly. Your seasonings were all wrong.
Yeah, get it right.
Nice.
I'm not. I'm Chef Holdkeep. Let's see here.
Not that you can tell.
The king dude, he isn't even paying attention to us yet, right? Okay.
Next. You did say he was next.
Alright, well, might as well go over here and attack this guy. Next! Yep. And actually, it's good for saying that because I'm really gonna walk up to him because I don't have to run or anything and be like, while I'm walking forward, it was like, well, I will never tell a lie as you are next.
Really? How?
And roll, I got a 19.
Really? It's not like I haven't changed the AC at all. It's the same stat.
Ooh. What?
Alright, I'm not even going to bother. He had 3 HP left.
But I just did max damage.
Would you like to describe this killing blow as well?
Okay. You know that scene where, like, you know you're gonna die and you look up and, like, there's a little light behind your killer and you see, like, just the gleam of their eyes? That's basically what I'm gonna go for. You know, the holy light is enveloping me and the evil is staring at it, knowing its demise.
My kobolds
as the
aren't evil.
longsword
They're
comes
just
straight
really
down
misunderstood.
to sever his head.
Alright, you suck. Killing my kobolds.
That's too bad. And I'm going to turn and face
Yeah, he's the one that rolled in that one.
this direction, like
And it
towards
is
this guy
his
because he
turn.
was moving.
Alright, I rolled an 11. I've got an 11. I am still not free. I hate this spell. I really do hate this spell.
Dude, you should look up the static mode in 4th edition D&D. There is no saving throw, and it reduces your movement speed by half as long as it's up.
Alright. Delilah.
I'm going to the tent, as I said.
Alright,
Okay.
next.
I'm going to look around for a key.
I need you to roll your stealth.
$29.
And 1 sec. I just rolled a nat 20. So the creature
Hold on.
that you...
I'm double checking my character sheet to make sure I don't have something that makes you neglect that.
It's a nat 20.
Okay, yeah, nope. I'm just hoping. Go ahead.
So as you are sneaking
Well,
along...
there's not. She's just hoping.
You hear a chuckle. This dark, sadistic chuckle. And then you can feel someone looking at you. As you turn and face, you see that strange creature from the village. Wrapped in that cloth his bony hands gripping a knife. Well, well. I see you've come to join. He turns slowly, taking a step towards you. So, shall we dance?
I don't know who's
No,
who's saying
Clyde,
this.
you can't see it. What?
I don't know who's
Do I see this?
like where are they in relation to me?
I'm going to show you where he's at.
I can't see this?
Right here. There's a throne in your way, Clyde.
So it's the same one that Clyde and I was
Wait,
with in the cloud of darkness. Is it the same?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So I need an initiative from you.
Yeah.
Thought you could get away, did you?
I made it this far, didn't I?
Yeah, well, that's beside the
15.
point. 15. All right. Let me roll his. I roll a nat 20 to see you. And I roll a freaking 4 to get into combat.
I see you, but I really didn't feel like attacking you yet, so there.
Yep. All right. So, top of round, Defibulous.
Right. So the kobold by the edge of the mud is dead. Cook is dead. There's the guy down south. There's the king. I'm contemplating shooting the king in the face. I shall actually move a little more this way, and then shoot at the king.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
That would be a nat 20.
All right. Hate you so much. Go ahead and roll your damage. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Roll to confirm to see if you get the critical effect.
24.
That is a hit.
Would my attack be a sneak attack on him since he doesn't know I'm here?
You're already getting double damage. What more do you want?
Quadruple?
Is that how that works, Keith?
That's actually something I have to look up about ambush or I have to look at that. I'm not sure. Yeah, honestly I don't know.
Let's just do the double damage and your critical effect, because your critical effect is bleed, which means you're doing a through and through.
Damage-wise, I hit him for 15.
Is that with the double?
Oh, double it'd be... if it's double damage, it's 30 damage.
Oh, hold on.
10.
You just double your dice damage, not like your
so
plus.
25
so what
damage
did you
then.
roll on your dice?
And
So
then
that
I
would
need
be
you to roll
20,
for
and then
bleed
plus
damage.
your additional,
What am I rolling for that?
Bleed damage is... I just had it. Where'd it go? Isn't that like a D4?
As I say, I don't know in Pathfinder. It always depended on what was being hit and with what.
So I'm finding like how bleed damage works. Let's see. So it is 1 additional point of damage for each round. So it's an additional point of damage each round, is what I'm finding. Practically killed him in 1 hit anyway. All right. So
you want a description of what I did to him, or just what?
Yes, please.
All right. Being the fact that he's outside everyone's right side at this point, Defibulous will kneel down on one knee, take aim at his neck, and let one fly. Watching the bullet, hit the neck and tear right through.
That makes this Clyde's turn.
Okay. Well, since I just saw the
Was
king
the
get
king
shot
entangled?
at,
Did you ever
I'm
roll
gonna
for?
move
Yes.
towards that way.
He wasn't trying to move. He's just like, all right.
He still gets entangled.
He's pretty much accepting what's going on.
Okay.
So. Okay. That means it is
Alright.
Kalila's
I'm gonna
turn.
double move to there.
Which one?
Yeah,
Highlight
he
it.
should have a clear line of sight to the one that's engaged with me now.
Do I notice
not a
the
kobold.
other kobold
Oh, what is it?
there?
It's that creep.
It's what?
Put your arrow to it.
Well, yeah, on the map.
The guy you have encircled. This guy.
Oh, that's not a kobold. Okay, my bad. I didn't know. Yeah, whatever.
It's
What is it?
on the map. It's a kobold.
You
that's
guys
why I
haven't
said
identified it.
I'm looking right at it. I should be able to know what it is.
You don't. Well, roll your. Yeah.
Yeah, and I said, is it the same kobold that was from the village?
Isn't that the guy
He wasn't
who
a
just
kobold
talked
in
to
the
her?
village either.
Oh, what
Okay.
was he?
You guys didn't identify him.
We didn't.
Yeah, but he's definitely not a kobold because he looks humanoid, speaks common.
But we
He
know
is
what he
just
looks like.
wrapped in a thick layer of
Oh, he was so shrouded in robes, we never saw what he was.
shrouded in rags. Yeah.
Okay. All right, you said it's my turn though.
I mean, if you guys want to try to identify him,
Yep.
you can try.
I will in a second. So the last thing he said to me was, "Do you care to dance?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
Kalila's going to smirk and say, "I think this party's just started," and cast Spark on him.
Hold on. Let me look at something. One sec. I remember reading something about this, and I'm not. No bueno. That's all I have to say. Okay. Go ahead.
Like I said, I casted Spark on him.
What's my saving throw?
So this has a DC 11 Fortitude, but I also have this thing under here that says Concentration +3. So does that add to the DC for this?
Oh, I don't think so. I think that's your concentration gives you +3 if you have to save versus being hit.
No. Two
If it's
different
a
things.
concentration
So on my
spell,
character
if
sheet,
it
Spark,
goes
blah
on
blah blah.
fire, then as long as
DC
you are
11
concentrating on that
Fortitude
spell,
negates object for like objects, but above my actual spell list it says levels. 0 through whatever known per day, and then there's another category that says concentration +3. What does that mean?
Oh, so if you're concentrating on a spell and you get hit, you have to roll against their damage, and your roll will get
Okay, so
+3.
he has to then,
If you
similar to it, since it was
succeed,
a
you keep
so add
concentrating on the
my
spell.
level,
If you fail the
and so
spell,
he has
ends.
needs a 12. Okay, and I don't add anything to that.
No, that specific spell has its own DC. It says, and it's 11.
I rolled a 13.
So I don't catch him on fire.
Nope. So it is his turn.
I'll still set him on fire. I'm determined now.
Correct.
He is going to move up to here, and he casts it's an at-will spell, and he casts darkness. So around him, in a 20-foot diameter, all light seems to. Anyway, he walks up to you slowly, As he approaches you, he stops within melee range. Tapping his clothing, the light around darkens quickly. Basically, all creatures gain 20% concealment, 20% mischance in dim light. For this one, standard action darkness. He gets total what is it? Yeah, total concealment, so it's a 50% mischance for both you and him.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, would light spell cancel out a darkness spell?
No.
You know, in all my years of DMing and playing D&D, I've never had anyone try that.
It says darkness is a cast on a small object and placed inside a lightproof covering. The spell effects is blocked until covering is removed. Spell does not stack itself. Darkness can be used to counter or dispel any light spell or of equal or lower level. Yep.
But we don't know what his level darkness is.
Yep.
So you would have to cast light
So what happens if it's
at
the
a
same
higher
level?
than his dark.
Okay.
And since that
Correct.
is a what is that? That
It
was
has
a
to be above.
that is a
Yeah,
at will spell.
at will.
I still get my attack.
Oh, if that's the case, my spark was an
At
at will
will, you
attack,
said?
and I never got my attack. And skipped Hugo.
Is it a at will attack?
Yes,
I thought it
spark
was-
is listed in my level 0 selections.
All right. Well, then I will back up and I will retcon. He didn't catch fire. You may fire.
Thank you. And there's also Hugin to go after me as well. Well,
Well,
during
then
my
I
turn.
need I need his Anish.
$23.
All right.
Technically, you should have gone earlier, but I'll just lump him in with my round for this
Yep.
time.
That's fine.
Okay, well, since my spark didn't work, I'm going to shoot him with my bow.
All right.
And I remember him turning into a log last time when Clyde attacked him. So I'm wanting to really try and keep it in like chest. I don't want to be hitting anything else in case he has like some weird kind of skeleton underneath there or something. So
Mhm.
center of mass aim.
Mhm.
Does a 13 hit?
It does
Ooh, excitement.
not.
Oh. Okay, well, then Hugin is going to follow in behind me, seeing that my spark and arrow missed, and do a tangling attack.
Do I have a save to it?
I think it's like entanglement or something. Hold on, I'm looking it up. So, tangle attack. The ranger can use this attack as a free action when he makes an attack. If the attack hits, the target is entangled for a round. So he attacks, and then if it's successful, he's entangled.
Okay. But that means I would still have the entanglement saving throw.
It doesn't state anything about a saving throw.
That's fine, then it doesn't have one.
And that's considered a range attack?
Uh-huh.
21.
Hit. Did you move Hugin into... Oh, no, that's a ranged attack. Never mind.
So it doesn't say that it does any damage. They're just entangled for one round.
All right. So he's entangled.
The webs we weave, huh?
Sounds good.
So looking down at the cobwebs, the creature chuckles softly as he slowly taps his cloth. A bubble of darkness surrounds him. That means for anyone shooting in or going in, it is a 50% miss chance. What?
Oh no, I'll wait till my turn.
Top of round, Defibulus. It is your round.
Defibulus is going to try to finish off the king sitting there.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
11.
That is a miss. That moves us into Collide's turn. Okay. You walk up. Since you're
I'm going to
entering
walk
into... So, but you entered
I'm going to
into combat,
cast,
which means he can
Detect Evil.
opportune attack, correct?
No, it's not a spell. It's a ability. It's a spell-like ability. And even if
Oh,
I
when
would
you
walk
leave,
into
okay.
it, it's when you leave combat is when you get an attack of opportunity.
I have a question. If I cast an at-will spell, does it have to be my turn?
Yes. We're in combat rounds.
Okay.
If we were not in combat rounds, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
So what are you doing? All right. You see him.
Casting Detect Evil. That's right. I see him.
That makes it
And I will wait, because that's an action.
Kalila's turn.
I am going to, and I actually looked up the rules. I linked it in our Discord
Yeah, it's a
channel.
standard.
Light wins, even at equal value.
Yeah, that's if it's at equal level.
Yes. Wow, that is true. Can you have different levels
Perfect.
at wills?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm. Because it's based on caster level.
Oh, it's based off of caster level, not the actual level, so he might be higher level than me.
Yeah. Yeah, like you could cast a level 1, like if you, or a level 0 spell at a level 1, you would get extra benefits. Like if their darkness spell was level 0 and you cast it at level 1, your darkness would be better than their darkness.
Okay, well, I was thinking that my light,
Yeah,
if I
just
cancel
like,
light, I mean, I guess
Mexi
there's a
said, it's
chance,
spell
and
level,
it's
not
an at will,
caster
so
level.
it's a free action. All right, well, I'm going to cast light anyways to see if it counters the darkness that's around him. And my caster level is 2.
It's the spell level.
I'm used. Okay.
So you have a caster level, which is your level, and then the
It goes
spell
off of
level,
the spell level.
which is the level like your level slot.
So is there essentially light in every single level then? And I just have it at level 0?
Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. That's why I'm not seeing what I need. So this is showing me it is a slot 2 spell.
Okay,
What'd
so
you
my
get?
spell does nothing.
Okay. Your spell does nothing then.
All right, well, I'm going to still try and aim. It's with a bow at this guy.
All right, 50% miss chance.
14 hit, in theory?
14. I don't know. You need to roll your percentiles too.
Oh, okay, that's why I was asking if there was a point to roll.
I'm not
my
gonna tell you.
percentile. 15 on percentiles.
He's a miss. The the arrow passes through the darkness, hitting nothing. Go ahead and
All right, now
do
can Hugin see him to attack because of his tremor sense?
tremor sense is 30 feet.
So,
And it gives him if he's moving. If the creature is not moving, there's no tremor sense.
So since he's entangled, is he just laying there, or is he trying to get out of his entanglement?
You don't know. He's in darkness.
Well, he would know. I wouldn't know, but Hugin.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, well, fine.
6
Hugin will
seconds. Remember, the round is
at
6
least try and
seconds.
go up and bite him.
All right. Roll and then your 50% miss chance. Actually, 20% miss chance because of tremor sense.
All right, so he rolled. Well, I did state that it was a bite attack, so 21 for a bite,
Okay, 20% or higher.
and I rolled a 25 on percentile.
That's a hit. What'd you roll, damage-wise?
I'm still figuring him out. It's the first time I've attacked with him.
That's fine.
6 damage.
Okay.
And he is tangled, so I don't know if that... He can technically move.
Yeah, Clyde is within melee range.
And so he's technically flanked as well. I don't know if that increases damage or just TN to hit.
All right, so I'm going to be attacking. You know what? I'm going to make it fair because there's a spitter in front of me. I'm rolling a d4. Odds, Clyde, evens the spitter.
Would his
I rolled a one.
entanglement prevent him from attacking?
Does it? Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
But that was a round.
it goes through the whole end of his round. Last round, he was
Oh, and I
entangled.
thought,
Yeah,
all right,
he
I
can't
thought it was
do
the end of
anything.
his round. Go ahead.
He's
can't do
free
anything.
next time.
Yeah.
Oh, he's free now, technically.
Yeah, he's technically free now, but he can't do anything.
All right, so that makes it Defibulus' round.
Correct.
Defibulus is reloading.
All right, that makes it Clyde's turn. All right, roll.
I am going to attack him because I can see him. And I'm smiting.
That is my exact AC.
That would be an 18. Well, that's good. Now I need you to tell me if he's undead or a
All right, he is. There are
outsider with an
the
evil
dark
subtype.
creeper. They are considered dark folk. He is not
No,
undead.
his
Correct.
It's the
so
game of
he's not
corrections.
undead,
Maybe.
and he's not an
Well, I
outsider.
just
You're
wanted
correct.
to state, Mexi is being quite the lovely person and helping us out. I was wrong. We were wrong. He could attack while entangled by suffering some penalties.
Oh,
I posted in our OOC chat for you to read over, plus the link. And
I will forego it for this round and continue.
I just wanted to make sure to be fair and honest, because you completely reround an entire action round in lieu of me, and I wanted to make sure the same grace was extended.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Go ahead, Clyde. All right, and that moves us on to
13 damage.
Kalila and Hugin's round.
I am staying where I'm at and going to... Do I have a clear line of sight to him since it's engaged in both Spider and Clyde combat?
He's got darkness, so you can't see him.
Okay, but I'm not going to risk hitting my buddies.
As long as you don't roll in that one.
Okay. And she's
Don't
going to try and at least aim for like the center of the darkness, and hopefully logic prevails.
Yep.
Logic.
Her attack would be a 21.
That is a hit. Please roll.
25%.
Okay, so that is a hit.
5 damage.
All right. Go ahead and roll for Hugin.
And can he do entangled again? Yeah, it's animal tricks. It doesn't say it can only be done once. So Hugin's going to try another tangling attack again.
All right, roll.
Nat 20.
All right, so he's tangled again. And that was not technically an attack, so...
Yep, and this time he's going to, I believe he has a poison bite.
So you're biting?
Yeah, he's going to do a bite attack. Specifically, I'm calling the poison.
Okay. All right, go ahead. I will need the damage separate from physical and poison.
Oh, okay.
I figured.
Oh, just so you know, my attack bypasses any damage reduction.
So do I need to roll to hit for his bite because he's entangled, or...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she does.
I think you get a plus
So
4.
18 to attack for a bite.
Is a
And
hit exact.
okay, do I roll percentiles still?
It's the spider.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
And remember, I need damage as
Yep.
physical
So
damage.
physical damage is 3. And it gets a DC saving throw for poison. It is a DC
Okay.
14.
What for? It's a fort save.
Yeah, sorry, fort DC 14.
I rolled 15 on die, so he is not poisoned.
Okay, because then there's no point in me rolling damage for poison.
So that makes it the creeper's turn. And I am going after Clyde.
He's
What?
entangled.
I can, yeah, but I can do it with the minus.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can. Yep, I've just pointed that out. -2 penalty on all
Yeah,
attack rolls and a -4
so
penalty to
remember.
dexterity.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but he can still try.
13.
I'm not sure
Okay.
he's going to even be able to hit me.
Okay.
No.
Thank you. That makes it Clyde's
My
turn.
AC against
Not
him is a
Clyde, short round.
22.
Short round is going to attempt to get rid of that Kobold King
I
still.
know.
All right,
And I hate you.
go ahead.
27.
That is a hit. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. That makes it Clyde's turn.
Do you want the damage?
He's dead. He had 1 HP left.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
So that puts us to Clyde's round. All right, go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to attack him. That's a 15 on the
Hit.
die, so he's entangled, and
Yeah.
that, so it's
That
21.
moves us to Kalila.
He's still
9 points of
standing.
damage.
Yep. Hasn't done anything, but still standing.
All right, roll to hit. I'm gonna continue to shoot at him again. I can't really see him, so I'm just trying my best.
Any?
Yes.
Has he been
What?
rolling against the damage for
It's a
concentration?
sustained still.
Oh, okay. 12.
Okay.
Miss. And your spitter.
Gonna try another poisoning attack. 18.
That is a hit.
And he doesn't need percentiles, right?
Nope.
8 damage for physical bite. And then he rolls fort save 14 to see if he's poisoned.
How much damage did you roll?
8 physical damage.
Okay. I need a fort save from Clyde and the spider.
Nat 20 on the spider.
Okay. So you hear the sound of the bite.
23.
You hear something drop to the ground, and then there is a blinding light that blasts out from the darkness. The kobolds in the area seem to seize up and drop. The mud starts to harden, and there's the slightest whisper in the air of freedom. Well, me friends, it seems our team has wiped out the kobolds and whatever the strange creature that was controlling them. But it seems as if they have freed something that we have yet to learn about. Well, the team has just begun their journey as the priestess still needs to be returned to the holy city. Well, me friends, the moon is high, and something is out there, free. But that's not our problem. Not right now. Well, me friends, as I always say, may the dice gods bless your every roll. We here at What the Dice would like to thank Paizo for creating Pathfinder, Epidemic Sound for our music, as well as Sirenscape for our sound effects. If you would like to reach out to us, you can do so on Facebook at What the Dice Pod, Twitter at What the Dice Pod, and of course email whatthedicepod@gmail.com. And if you liked our little adventure, please share us with your friends and rate and review us.